Welcome back to another wrap up. Today we are doing the February 2026 wrap up with all the BL, GL, and everything in between that I have been watching the past month. Again, if you haven't seen my last video, I did one for January as well. I plan to do it for the entire year. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, in this video, I am talking about shows that I've been watching the entire month, shows that I dropped in the month of February, shows that I completed in this month, and shows that I'm just currently watching. And yeah, so we have these three categories, and in the drop category, I talk a little bit about why I dropped it, what I didn't like about it. In the completed category, I go in a bit deeper into the show and tell you exactly what I like, what I didn't like, and my rating out of 10. And in the currently watching category, we only like briefly touch upon what I'm watching, how I currently like it. But yeah, just a rating is only gonna be once I complete the show, just because that's how I do it. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I watch and how I rate it and everything, I have my drama list account linked in the comment in the description, so you can check that out if you want. But yeah, we're going to go through everything that I watch, and yeah, just a disclaimer: if I like a show you didn't like, or if I dislike a show that you liked, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen because we all have different tastes. That's okay. It's not a personal attack on your taste or the actors or anyone else. It's just my opinion, and I'm gonna say my opinion about like certain shows, and I'm even gonna give you the reasons why I don't like a certain show. And so yeah, you don't have to leave your hate comments, or I don't fucking know, because I don't really care. If you like the show that I didn't like, then good for you. Go at it. I don't care. Just so we are clear. So yeah, we're gonna start with shows I dropped in this month, and as I said in my previous video, I really don't drop shows that often. And I try not to, but I have limited time on this earth. I do not want to spend it watching stuff I don't enjoy. So yeah, we only have one show this month that I dropped, and it's Peach Lover. um, yeah, after like in the middle of episode 3, I was like, what the hell am I doing to myself right now? If you don't know, Peach Lover is a BL from Thailand, from the company Copy A Bangkok. If you know Copy A Bangkok, you know what this is about. Copy A Bangkok, mostly known for, like, in the BL sphere at least, they do pretty low budget shows with a lot of NC scenes, like a lot, like in everything that I've watched. I don't know, maybe there's like a hidden gem among the Copy A Bangkok shows. I don't know. I've watched a few of them, and all of them have been very explicit. The plot was non-existent, and this is not. This show is not like, it's just like everyone else. I tried. I really tried because I thought the concept was cool and like new, different, and a kind of like BJ Alex, if you know that manhwa. But yeah, at the end of the day, like until episode 3, I was still like waiting for anything to happen because there's just NC after NC after NC scene and nothing else. The characters are just there, nothing really likable or where I'm like, yeah, I want to root for you. Nothing at that. I love Poom. I loved him in the sign. I was excited to see him get a role by himself. I did not watch the show he did with Saint, but I saw that he was in this, and I was like, ooh, exciting, exciting. I did not like his acting at all. I thought it was cringe. I'm sorry. I know he can do better. I just think that like probably the material he was given was ass. Lastly, why the fuck they put so much AI slop into this show is beyond me. Why? A show about what, one of them is an artist. You would think you could use like actual art from actual artists instead of fucking AI pictures. Come on, girls, we're better than this. Like, for real. I I just, having this air at the same time as Burnout Syndrome felt like a slap in the face, honestly. So yeah, that's why I dropped Peach Lover. I'm sorry, it is not, just not for me. And I've been into BL for many years. I've seen many shows with a lot of NC that were still good. So like even that is not a shock factor to me anymore. Like, oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, I've seen everything. Like there has to be a good plot in there. Like just sex scenes are not enough. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the only show I dropped this month. We're gonna get into the completed shows that I finished watching in this month, and the first one is Mutelov Love Lock. You have to see that I watch every single GMM show that airs, even the non BL non GL ones, like the straight ones. I watch those as well. So those are gonna be in these videos as well, not just BL and GLs. But yeah, I've been watching the entire Mucha Love series. This one I was kind of excited about because Do is in it, and if you've seen my Burnout Syndrome reactions, you know I fucking love Do. I think he's a great actor. I love him. And see, I honestly only enjoyed this as much as I did because of Do. I really liked him in this role. He carried it really well. The cinematography was really pretty. It really made me feel like I was watching a Japanese drama. And yeah, but that's like where the good points kind of end. Although Jamie was really great in the role as well. But yeah, it was very boring. Nothing much happened. I did not feel the chemistry at all between Do and this Japanese girl. I'm sorry, I forgot her name because she's not under GMMTV. I thought it was a very weird decision to like, because in the pilot she was not there, like she didn't exist. I thought this was gonna be more like a buddy thing between him and one of the twins. I forgot if it was AJ or JJ, one of the twins. I thought it was them going to fucking Japan together or something. I think that would have been better than just to push him into another romance. I don't know, or like maybe just have them be friends, like I don't know, but because the chemistry just was not there. And yeah, all in all, this was just very mid. I'm probably gonna forget this exists in like a few months. And with my goodwill, I gave it a 7 out of 10. The next show we are talking about is Burnout Syndrome. If you have not seen my reactions to it, check them out. I fucking lost my shit. Everything about this show is actual perfection. I don't understand some of the people that hated it. I know, because I know why, because it didn't have like the perfect ending that they wanted, or like but like that's to me is the charm of the show. All of these characters are flawed as fuck. Like none of them were green flags. Like all of them were flawed. They made flawed decisions, and for me, I knew from the start that Jira was gonna go back to Ko, no matter what he does. Even if I maybe would have done it, or I didn't want him to, he would have done it because just of who he is. But fucking show was absolute cinema, amazing acting, direction, art pieces, music, realism. I loved everything about it. I loved that they took in the topic of AI as well. I did not expect that before the show started airing. I want to give a shout out to Do. He did so fucking well. Like, I fell in love with him through this show. Like, I already liked him from like Leap Day, but I feel like his acting took another big step up in this show. I think about his scene in episode 7 where he's in this room where you like just trash everything, in the rage room, where he's in the rage room. I think about that scene and his monologue so much. He absolutely devoured that shit. And like, you have to be like, he had to like be crazy because he was with Afghan, who are like, in my opinion, 2 of the best actors in the company, especially like as a pair. So the fact that he kept his own and really brought his everything, wow, I was blown away. Yeah, I enjoyed the show so much, loved every single second of it. Even though it didn't end the way I wanted it to, I knew that it kind of made sense for this character, like for Jira. Like, I knew. But yeah, fucking amazing. 10 out of 10, easy. Please watch it if you wanna see like something very different. Like, I don't think I've seen another show like this before, honest to God. I don't know, maybe Shine. If you know Shine by Beyond Cloud, maybe that. But yeah, this is crazy. This was crazy good. Next, we have another GMM show, which is a straight show. I watched I Love a Lot of You this month. I finished it. So I watch like all of the ongoing shows, but then I have another list of shows that I haven't gotten around to. This was one of them. It's an older show. I think it's from 2025. I don't know. But yeah, it's starring Nanon. And if you don't know the plot, it's about this girl who has like 5 different personalities, and Nanon gets the job of making all of them fall in love with him. I'm not gonna talk about the mental illness aspect. I'm not a professor on this. I have no fucking clue if this was like realistic or not, or like a realistic depiction of that like mental illness. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting, interesting story. I really liked the cinematography. I think this was made by Parp D, the studio. I always love their cinematography so much. It looks so good. I really like the music, and but yeah, I just thought it was okay. I don't think this is also anything that's gonna stay with me for a long time. It just didn't really keep my interest. I also felt it was too long. Nowadays, I'm just so used to the GMMTV 10 episodes, and I feel like they could have made 10 episodes out of this and not 12. Like, yeah. But all in all, I think Nanon did great. The cast was really good. I really liked Parn, Lewis. Junior was great in this, and Mind, of course. I think that's her name. Mind. She's from 4Eve. But yeah, everyone did great. But you know, as I said, was not like my absolute favorite show of ever. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Okay, next one is a show I was so disappointed by that I gave it a really low rating, and honestly, in my opinion, I could not give it anything higher. We have A Melody of Secrets, which is a GMM BL from Thailand featuring Force and Book. And also a pretty big cast of like other people like Junior and Mark and Boon and Ploy Park and I don't fucking know who else was in this. First of all, this was so much wasted potential. When the pilot came out, I was so excited to have like a mystery kind of show, a thriller from GMMTV. I don't think they've ever done that before. But it ended up so boring. Like, how could you make a thriller show boring? That's my question. What happened in there? Like, what are we doing? The characters, like, from the very beginning, I was not in because the characters don't really feel like real people. They don't have real personalities. I'm not just talking about Bob playing because, you know, that I would understand, but everyone else as well. Like, you just don't care about anyone. I did not give a fuck about anyone. And if I don't care about the characters, I cannot get into the story or anything else. Like, I'm not drawn in. Like, why should I care about anything that happens to these people, you know? I also did not like how they jumped in right with the relationship. I know why they did it, but it just didn't feel right, because then you just not give the audience time to develop like a bond with the relationship, or give them time to fall in love with the relationship. I just didn't care because they jumped right in from the start. I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't care about these people. Why should I care about the relationship? They didn't give me any reason why. I also felt like the show had no fucking idea what genre it was gonna be. Like, they jumped in and out of this, oh, it's a thriller, or and then, oh, we have comedy, and like, you know, some like this blend of genres like can be done really well. But and like it's you know, you always have like a part of like rom-com, and you know, but it was so jarring, like jumping between this shit. And the way it looked, like the entire show, like the coloring, you saw this with the poster as well. It looked weird. Why was it so bright? This is a thriller. Like, what happened? The pilot was so dark and like it fit the theme so well. And then the actual show came out and it looked like shit. I mean, it didn't look like shit, but it did not fit the genre at all. Like, I wanted like coloring and like scenes that looked like, if you've seen like Friendship Forever from GMMTV as well, like very dark, very, very ominous, or like Hide and Sis. Those are like 2 GMMTV shows that are like thrillers and stuff. So, and they should have made this look like those shows, like visually. I have so many issues with this. At the end, I was just I finished it, but I don't know how I did it because I was so close to dropping it, but I don't drop TMM shows. But I really wanted to. I'm sorry. I gave this a 3 out of 10, and that's still like high for me. I did not enjoy this at all. I love Force and Book. I love their chemistry. I just think that they don't get what they deserve. And like, if I look at their filmography, my favorite thing they've ever done was that one episode on Peaceful Property. How can that be? Like, I really hope for Lovers and Gangsters, but it looks really good, so I have high hopes. But yeah, this was just not it. I'm sorry. Next, we have a Korean BL called The Eighth Sense. You probably all know it's very iconic, very popular back in the day when it aired. I just now watched it. You might get to watch my reactions very soon. I know I said it in the last one, but a bit more patience. I'm setting stuff up. But yeah, I love that show. It was so beautifully shot and acted. The chemistry was so good. Mwah! Perfection. Loved both of them so much. The music was amazing. I don't really have that much to say. It was just a really good watch. Not my favorite Korean BL, but also like more like upper top of Korean BLs. You know what I mean? I think I would have thought differently about it if you had watched it when it aired and every week with everyone. But I binged it now when there's already so many good Korean BLs, so it didn't hit for me the same as maybe for other people. I still gave this a 8 out of 10. It was still very good. But yeah, just not like my absolute favorite. Next, we have a Japanese BL called Eternal Yesterday. This is also an older show. I don't know what year it was from, but it was older. I binged this as well. This was very depressing. Like, it's a really good show, a really interesting premise and plot, and you're just like, what is going on? What is going on right now? But also very sad. I know a lot of people said that they cried during it and blah blah blah. Actually, I did not cry. I don't think I cried because even though it's a good show, it was for me personally too short to really make me care about the characters or the relationship, and that's why I didn't cry at the end. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, it's a very depressing show, and it's really good. I feel like they could have done more with the premise and with the plot. They could have, I don't know, they could have made this longer, like a full-fledged show, even though I know Japan doesn't do that with their BLs. But yeah, just not enough to really make me get that invested. So yeah, I gave this 7.5 out of 10. The latest show we just finished on the channel is Dare You to Death. So, I have many thoughts about this show. A lot of thoughts. I mean, listen, first of all, Jungdang fucking carried that shit on their back. Listen, I love that show. I love the show a lot. I also saw a lot on Twitter about like the discourse from the fandom. I'm not in the fandom, so I don't know, but I watched this kind of like as a outsider, even though I know Jungdang, I love them, but I'm not that into the fandom. And I do agree with a lot of what people were saying that, and I just think that as well. Like, I love the show, but I think there was so much more to get here. There was so much more potential to make this like a classic. I felt like also with like them putting this on Netflix worldwide, if they did it right, this could have been crazy. This could have pulled in people who are not into like BL and GL like normally. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean the last episode, after watching it, I was like very disappointed, honestly. There was so much that they could have done in there. The whole thing about them going on a trip right after everything, it felt so weird. It was so weirdly cut. It felt like they had to squeeze everything into these 40 minutes. I don't know why they didn't make the episodes a bit longer. They could have just done the show longer. I feel like this should have been 12 episodes at least. Because like there's such a big cast. So many stories you have to intertwine, like with Jaden come in and then the Avengers and their whole thing. Like, and we could have gotten more into Jay. I read a lot of stuff that in the novel, like, we get way more insight into Jay's mind and his state, and like, because he must be so fucked up after all of this. And I just wish we've seen more of him. I wish we had have seen more of Pui Fai. Like, I thought the last episode was gonna be like a good chunk of it like dedicated to Pui Fai, showing her past, what she had gone through in detail, showing her mind, like how she ended up doing what she did in the end. You know what I mean? And also I feel like they should have shown more of the friend group, like the Avengers, like maybe show more of them being actual friends. Then we would have cared about like the last scene where Jay had to like they made Jay decide between saving Champ or Shireen. Like they should have shown that more, and then it would have made sense why Jay was so sad. Like, oh my god, all my friends are getting killed. But like in this show, I was like, I mean, were they actual friends? They never showed them really being friends with each other. You know what I mean? It's weird. The editing was weird sometimes as well. Like there was so much potential here. I don't know why they fucked this up. And also, don't get me started on, listen, I'm not someone who's like, oh, there has to be sex scenes in a show to be good. No, girl. My favorite BL is My School President. They kiss in the last episode. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if there's a sex scene or not. But for this show, it was a mature show. Like these are adult characters. It was already mature. Like they showed a lot of violence and blood and crime, and so to not have any, it doesn't even have to be so explicit. You know, you just give us something. Like I feel like they didn't even kiss enough, or like kiss like adults would kiss in the situation that they're in, or with the chemistry that they have. You know what I mean? And like I know the novel is fucking nasty, crazy. Like just a tiny bit of that would have been great. And I know that like it's Jungdang for sure. Like they would do it and they can do it. How is Hidden Agenda crazier than this? Like that just does not make any sense. Does not make any sense. Yeah, they should have put more, I don't know, more mature scenes of both of them. And I know that I think they shot a lot more that they cut out. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think it's GMMTV problem because they never shied away of stuff. Like, I mean, look at the fucking first episode of Only Friends Dream On. Like, they don't care. Many people have said that it's the director. I don't know the director. I don't know if that's true, but it would make sense because, like, why else would they not do it in this show? I still gave this a 9 out of 10 just because of Jungdang. And I did enjoy myself watching this. But, you know, thinking about what could have been makes me a bit sad. Okay, next we have what I'm currently watching. Of course, I'm not gonna go into the show too in-depth as I am with the completed ones. So I'm gonna go in-depth with these once I finish them in their videos. But yeah, first up we have My Romance Scammer. I'm watching that as well from GMMTV, featuring Junior Mark and Ohm and Poon. I gotta say I'm really enjoying myself until now. I really like it a lot, especially Junior Mark. I found out I'm a big Junior Mark fan since Perfect 10 Liners. I'm so excited. I love to see them in this. I love to see them in an established relationship. But with this, I'm still a bit unsure how are they gonna do it, because like, you know, there's like this entire thing of basically Tim is just fucking Pi over the entire time, lying to him. So I'm very curious to see how this develops. We will see. Next we have the last Mutelov show, which is Love Me If You Swear, featuring Surf and Java. I do not have that many expectations for this, but actually it's really good. This could be my number 2 of the Mutalov series, after Hi Bye My Luck with Sikin, because that's forever number 1 for sure. But this is actually pretty nice. I'm very excited for the last episode. But Surf and Java are crazy. They have such good chemistry, and I feel like that did not come out in head to head at all. But I'm glad they can show it here. And I saw a lot of people watching this and praising it, and so I'm really glad. I'm really happy for them. It's really, really nice. I think they do this enemies to lovers thing really well. Next we have a Chinese GL called Candy. Almost through with it. I think there's like only like 1 or 2 episodes left. Honestly, I liked it in the beginning. It's not that good anymore. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just not into it that much. there's just so much stuff happening around them that has nothing to do with the relationship. I just wish they would focus on the relationship a little bit more. The second couple also very weird. I don't know what the hell is going on with those two. It's just okay, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it ends. I think it ends next month, like in March, definitely. So I'm gonna talk more about it in March. But yeah, we will see. Next up, we have Yesterday, which is the new Ford and Pete show. I like this. I really like this. Honestly, from the first episode, I was like, whoa, what the hell? This is very different. It's very good, but also very confusing. And I feel like if you don't pay very close attention to it and maybe look up some fucking timelines on Twitter, then you will not get it. I'm still looking at it, watching it, and seeing where it goes. But I do feel like it's very interesting and just, yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Next up, we have Cat for Cash, which is the newest GMMTV BL featuring First and Cao Tang. I do like it a lot, but it's not my favorite show ever. Like, I like it. It's very cute. I do feel like it's great for First and Cao to have a show like this because, you know, other than that, they only had like drama, trauma, and drama, just crying all the time. So this is actually a breath of fresh air. I really like Great as well. Satang is doing great as well, and yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Next up is a GL which just started called My Only Sunshine. I don't know. I know this is from Star Hunter. I don't trust that company with anything in my life. So we'll see. I've only watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I don't remember. So it's like still at the very beginning. Yeah, I'm very unsure about this because I already not that invested into it. But we will see what it ends up being. I still don't know in what direction they're gonna go with this because I don't know. I don't watch any trailers or anything, so I have no fucking clue what the plot is. But yeah, I mean, the one actress is really hot, so. Next up, we have Frozen Valentine, which is a GL, and it is honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I really like it though. I really like it, right? I do like it. Yeah, I like it. But there are some things I don't like about it, some other things I really do like about it, so I'm still on the fence about this show. I do really like the actresses. They're doing an amazing job. I'm a bit sad because this is starring one of the girls from Chemjira who played one of the played Tin and First One's like past life when they were still lesbians. She's like one of them is playing one of the mains, and then the one she was paired with in Chemjira is her ex in this. And I was like, what is this? What is going on? Why is this happening? But yeah, I do really enjoy it so far. We'll see where it goes and how the relationship develops. I do find it very cute. And I'm scared for one of them to find out that they've been knowing each other since high school. I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, so far it's really good. We also have Only Friends Dream On, of course. I reacted to episode 1. I fucking love that. Just what I was expecting. Just pure Only Friends. Like, if you love the first season, you're gonna love this as well. Like, it's typical Only Friends. Like, what do you want? Like, you know? It's just people bitching, fighting, drama, and sex. That's all you have. Like, that's all you need, you know. I'm really excited where this is gonna go, how this is gonna go, who else is gonna appear, whenever Boston is gonna come. Very excited to see that. I'm not even a Boston apologizer, you know. I fucking hated Boston, but I'm still excited for him to appear because, you know, he always brings drama, and drama is entertaining to watch. So yeah, I'm having a great time watching this show, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Next we have Play Park, which is another GL, or is this the Star Hunter one? Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I like the premise. I like that one of them is a single mom. I've never seen that in a GL ever. Maybe I just have not watched enough GL yet, but that's a first for me. I like that one of the actresses is openly queer. That's why I watch this, because I want to support. But it is very just mid and kind of boring. And the one actress who is not openly queer is very stoic, robotic. I don't know, she's not as good as an actress as the other one, so it kind of feels a bit like but you know, I'm excited to see where this is gonna go with the entire amusement park thing. I do like the sets with the amusement parks and the kids and everything. It's very cute. So yeah, I guess we will see what happens. Next is a show I had a lot of hope for. I was sadly a bit disappointed. It is the GL by Change called I Wanna Be Subtar, featuring Lily and Belle, who I loved in Harmony Secret. I loved them in Harmony Secret. They were the second couple in there. Now they have their own show. And it's not like I wanted it to be, honestly. I don't know. I just feel like Wanung is very annoying sometimes. Like she's just always at 100, always screaming, and it's, you know, it's cute, but like if it's too much, I'm just getting overwhelmed by her energy. Like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like she can calm down a little bit, like at least at some points in the episodes. I also, you know, there's been a lot of stuff on Twitter about the one, like, I don't know why they did that. Like, it is 2026, for fuck's sake. Why do we still have these kiss, I'm gonna kiss you while you're asleep? Like, what is that? Like, why are we doing that? And I know that they cut it out after the episode, but then in the next episode they still showed it. Like, cool, thanks, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. Honestly, make the viewing experience very and yeah, the latest episode wasn't that good either, so I don't know where they're gonna go with this. I'm not really into the comedy as well. It's just it does not hit for me. So yeah, we're gonna see where this show goes from here. Next up is honestly my highlight, and like a show I did not expect to blow me away as much as it did, and it's Heart Code, which is also with GL. It's so good. I am blown away by how good this show is. They are doing so well. I did not expect this. I did not know anything about it going in. I just know that it existed and I wanted to check it out. And I didn't know it was like them meeting in like some police academy stuff. Like, it was so good. The chemistry is mwah, the acting is mwah, the action is very good, and they have like a good amount of budget into show too. Like, I love it, and I love the complicated story of like she wants to get revenge for her dad, and then I don't want to spoil too much. Please watch it. Please, 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 please. If you like shows like Manner of Death, The Sign, I don't know if there's been a GL in this capacity, but it's basically Only You, just in good. I'm sorry, I did not like Only You. But so these two girls, they meet in a, I mean, they meet even before that too, but one of them is a police officer, the other one is just she's a daughter of a police captain, and she has a cafe, and they both meet in like a police training academy thingy, and that's when they grew really close. And after they get out, the police officer is actually told to be her bodyguard. It's really good. Please check it out. I'm loving it so far. I think there's like only 2 or 3 episodes left. I'm very sad about it, but I cannot wait to see what happens next. But yeah, recommend. Next up is a show I personally enjoy so much. I know that there's so many haters. I don't care. It's Be My Angel. I fucking love the show. But you know, I love whimsy shows. I love whimsy, fluffy shows with a lot of like sound effects. I don't care. As I said, My School President is my favorite show, and this is in the same realm. Like, it's so cute, so adorable. And I love the chemistry so much. I love these two characters. I love Bam Bam and Piper so much. They're so good together. I love them. And yeah, I just every episode is just so fucking cute, and I want to just squish something. Like, I'm so excited to see the relationship develop. I don't want this to end at all. I'm enjoying it too much for that. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about this too once I complete it. and tell you everything good about it. But if you really enjoy fluffy comfort shows and you are not like turned off by a lot of sound effects or anything like that, then watch this. It's really, really good. So next we have The Earth from the Four Elements like series. This is almost over, I believe. I think there's only a few episodes left, and The Water is coming out soon. I'm kind of like this or that on this. I mean, sometimes it's a bit boring, but I do really enjoy the relationship between the mains. I really like their chemistry. I really love Pidin. She's such a great character. I love her so much. I relate to her on like a very, very deep level. And she's just such a cool person. Like the way she always just draws her fucking gun at this man. So it's like, yeah, she was in a burning building, girl, she got out. She's so cool. And I really love the add-on of like all her cousins and, you know, family and everything coming from all their own shows. It was very fun. And I like in the latest episode they confessed to each other, which was very cute, and I really love them together. So yeah, we'll see how this is gonna end. But I'm very excited about everything else in this entire series. It's gonna be very good, I feel like. Last up, we have a show I'm kind of sad I'm not reacting to, but I don't have the time for it right now. It's Duang with You. I'm watching this on my own. It's a News the Mondi show featuring Por and TT. I am loving this so much. It's so good. And again, this is another like very whimsy show, very sound effect heavy, very comedic, and just, you know, you have to like a show like this to watch it. I do really like shows like these, and I'm just enjoying it so much. I think TT is doing such a great job in this show, because like his character could easily be annoying, but he's not, because he's so charming. And you know, I mean, he's clearly very autistic, but like it's so cute and charming, and I really like it a lot. And honestly, after watching episode 1, I was like, who is this one guy who's very handsome? His name in the show is Jamie. His real name is North, and I didn't watch DMD Friendship or anything, but I looked him up, and then I saw that he was in the newest season of DMD Friendship. He has a partner now who's called Otto, so they're North Otto, and then I saw that Otto is in the cast, and my mind exploded. I looked up so many pictures. I'm obsessed with North Otto now. And when Otto appeared in the show, I was like, oh my god, please. I don't know why they have not utilized him at all. In the latest episode, he does not appear at all. I'm hoping there's still going to be some more stuff from Jamie and Marvis. But I mean, even Duang and Shin, they're crazy cute. They're so adorable. I'm so excited to see how they're gonna get together. And but we already see Ching like falling for him, and it's so cute. His jealousy was so adorable. But yeah, I really love the show so much. It's so fucking cute. So yeah, that was my February wrap up. I cannot even talk anymore. My February wrap up of BLGL and everything else that I'm watching right now. You can tell me in the comments what you're watching right now, what you really like right now. If I am not watching anything that's on air right now that you really like, then request me in the comments. I'm always open for requests. And yeah, I hope you really like this format. I'm gonna do another one for March and tell you what I'm watching then. And yeah, check out my reactions to, we're watching Only Friends Dream On right now. We're gonna start Girl Rules next week when it starts, and also Love Me Teacher. So those are the 3 shows that we are currently gonna be watching in the next few weeks. And we'll just see what else comes out. And I'm also working on a Patreon right now where I put on everything that's not GMMTV, but that's still gonna take a while because I have to record like in advance for that. But yeah, stay tuned for all of that. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Check out all my other videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!